no position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, he's making it look easy out there snagging that pass. Sammy Watkins, Mike Williams, T. Higgins. Great Clemson receivers in recent years. These guys just got open. They found a way with their speed and their route running ability. It's a lot of what this guy does here, too. He makes it easy on his quarterback.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Quick release on the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games.
Throws toward the end zone.
Touchdown!
They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he's not going to take the touchdown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Mr. Two-Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
How does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Few teams improved over the second half of last season as much as Florida. And Jesse, the biggest reason, the play of the young quarterback, DJ Lagway.
He was just unflappable a year ago, Reese, as a true freshman. You saw that on the field, but even in my time sitting down and meeting with him, he just has a poise and a demeanor and a confidence that you don't see very often in college. This is a different type of dude, and they're expecting him to take the next level. And with that, this program carrying it on their shoulders.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds the tight end. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds a man on the right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move, it's Haynes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so.
Fires the pass, intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to the ground with the running back. Makes it past the marker. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas, and that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on, is tempo, trying to wear you out, and they slip in the run game and the quick passing game and the running QB, and so many things to look at.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Here's a heat. Get it out on the screen. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Makes him talk to the hand. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. I think it's fair to say Dabo Swinney was slow to adopt the transfer portal, yet his teams continued to win, and last year a late-season push gave them the ACC crown.
Yeah, late-season push, but here's the thing. They've got the ingredients to look like the Clemson late-of-old teams. They got the quarterback solidified, the receivers, the weapons. So this is a team, Jesse, it's going to be flirting with the college football playoff again. Also going to look more like the old Clemson teams to me.
Yeah, and I'm really excited to see Cade Klubnik this year. I know his career...
It's a seam wide open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. See if they can get it done on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line.
Oh my!
Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And you just heard
Nigga didn't pick the ball up.
for a second there. How about that? The fumble deep in the defense's territory. But how about Johnny on the spot? Finishing low on his pads, getting in the end zone. Nice break for this offense.
And he's going to bring this one out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. On the run, it's Clark. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that point.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. Ripping through turning it on. Lots of running room. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the air, it's Klubnik.
Why is this nigga so far up the field?
It's a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Safe completion on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Got a man, it's Randall. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting them on the ground.
The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes a nice grab at the 20. The ball pops out on the return. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, that always stings for the offense. They are raring and ready to go. Got the chin strap buckled, ready to go try to get some points, ready to execute. The guy puts it on the ground, deflation. You got to walk back to the sidelines. All right, defense, I need another stop.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Clark. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Glagway. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
And that ball came out quick, and that defender reacted just as quick. He saw the slant, he went to it, he met it, made sure the receiver didn't make the catch. Nice job by the defender.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it here.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They feed him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Showing the arm strength to the left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is.
Going for it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position, making sure that thing fell incomplete.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, giving up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going and maybe rattle the quarterback a little bit with that sack.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Pressure coming.
If that's not an intentional grounding, I don't know what the fuck is, bro.
Never had a chance.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in the pocket.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Throws to the wideout.
Let's go, Asa.
Here's the third interception of the night.
Let's go, Asa.
He's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Let them know the only white boy that can play safety ain't a motherfucking Bama. You can play safety out there too, Asa.
He's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere. An absolute ball.
Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Gators! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in the groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping it.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. it. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It's squarely fun.
Literally put that nigga there if I knew he was going to fucking go down.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll leave it with him. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand.
The ball squirts free. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Pocket breaking down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. The Gators will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with the... Oh, it's a fake.
Oh, you got to make the throw.
Incomplete, and the fake punt is a wash. You have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. To the air, it's Klubnik. He lost one down the sideline. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll go back to the air on second down. Shoots it to the left. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Daniels.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Off play action. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down into the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Back to pass, it's Lagway. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Quickly complete. Got room on the return. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone.
Oh!
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just
Thank
a
you.
second.
Let me
There is
jump,
a
bro.
flag on the field. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the
Let me
half.
fucking jump, bro.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw its flag way. Bringing the heat. Makes a connection. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Wilson. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. He's now over 150 yards on the day. They're finding ways to get him the ball, much like the Gators did in 07, getting it to Percy Harvin, who had 100-yard receiving games and 100-yard rushing games that year.
He was just such a weapon. When you got weapons, you learn how to use them, and you learn how to deploy them in all kinds of different ways. If I'm Florida, continue to find ways to find that guy, because whether it's zone, man, whatever, he wins.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Looking left. He's got an open man. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them, because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. If you can't throw it late, it's going to get picked.
I got my shit all buzzed up.
That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper.
Yeah, we made it not even paying attention to him.
3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Finds a crease at the 20. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
I mean, just crazy. He's getting open. They haven't had an answer for him. You think at some point you go, all right, he's not going to beat me anymore, but the defense continues to give up yards, and he is like, yes, please.
Gives it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Florida! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
The Tigers are way behind the sticks on this third. He wants to go deep. Holds it in on the left. And he's brought down after a huge
Don't be shit about that, bro.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing.
Good about that, bro.
Backs force miss tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw.
Oh, my!
Wide open downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown!
That's 2 touchdowns he got, because the nigga not fucking jumping, bro.
Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy.
Like, that's the second touchdown, the third to that other fucking bullshit ass fumble. He got on some real dumb shit, bro. Ain't making no right reads, just getting bailed out because niggas not jumping.
The running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Run out of bounds at the 31, and the special teams doing their job to set up the O. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
Lagway spinning this hole, bro. Spin this hole, DJ.
And a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to
Spin this hole, bro.
the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Hey, DJ, fuck these niggas up, cuz.
Fair catch, called for and made. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Deep shot.
He ain't saving, dog. Like, what the fuck is that, bro? How do I actually jump for the ball and completely miss it?
Did not take long to get into the end zone.
How do you completely miss the ball when you jump, but the nigga who just running catches it? That nigga threw it to the wrong person and everything. Right? Bad reads get bailed out.
You're gonna have to get something figured out.
He'll call for the fair catch here. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Wilson. Rushes on him.
Oh, yeah, let me throw the ball around. Good defense, though. Couldn't throw the ball
a
around.
long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Bounced off his feet. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. Fires to the wideout. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Give to the running back. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Yeah, and how about the third down run play? And this is an offense that they can do a lot of different things, so they make you guard the whole field, but you might want to start with that running back. And he makes the big play, gets the third down conversion, gets him a new set of downs.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job on the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They'll run for it on third and short.
Good fucking tackle, bro.
He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
That defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive, get in the backfield right away, and mess up those pulls actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
Dead center perfect. And we are all tied up here in the fourth.
I am not always the most positive guy towards...
Hey, man, stop letting this nigga get the bullshit on defense, bruh. We've been in the right position almost every single play. Y'all letting this nigga get the bullshit, bruh. Just lock in, defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Klubnik. Got his man on the outside. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
from the gun to give, looking for room. Gets it out to the 40-yard line, give him 5 on that one.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
Fires to the right.
And these niggas don't drop the ball.
A big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking for a gap. It's Randall. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Snagged out of the air. They knew the line they had to defend, had to keep him from getting to the 30, and they do it and force a 4th down. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Finds his man. It's Jackson. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Fighting off the defender. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Finds his big tight end. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This
Fumble,
could change
bro.
things. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance.
How does this nigga roll on the ground?
Touchdown, Tigers. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Getting set for the point after. extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
But niggas think I shouldn't say nothing to EA, bruh. Niggas really think I should not blame EA for nothing.
They wanted to do something with it, and they did.
Nigga rolled on the fucking ground.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing.
But I shouldn't blame EA, bruh. I shouldn't blame EA for nothing,
No
bruh.
return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Not at all. I really shouldn't. EA ain't got nothing to do with it, bruh. Disgusting, bruh. Absolutely disgusting.
Back to throw. It's Lagway.
Absolutely disgusting, bruh. Just disgusting. The last two plays are absolutely disgusting. But I shouldn't blame EA.
Keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Headed to the end zone.
I shouldn't blame EA, bro. I shouldn't. Absolutely filthy work, bro. Can't get mad if strips and fumbles happen. But the nigga rolled on the fucking ground. He rolled on the ground and got up.
That touchdown late. They've got a 2-possession lead.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Zings it complete to the right.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Look at that. This nigga is running routes behind the line of scrimmage. What a terrible last minute of the game, GA. It was such a great game, bruh. It was such a fucking great game, bruh. Look at this nigga. Running behind the line of scrimmage, bruh.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Defense playing a bail technique. Under fire. Buys a little extra time. Ernie on the Jets. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air. It's Lagway. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Wants to throw on third. Got it in the middle. It's Sturdivant. They got the first down and plenty more, and now set up with a first and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown, and there's still a hill to climb, but they are still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished yet.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. We've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, the head coach has to be happy with what he's seen from his offense here in game one. They didn't turn the football over, and here you are. You're dialing up your favorite play in the playbook, victory formation.
And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to throw. It's Lagway. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. Looking for room at the 40. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. To the air on first down. Got the quick pass. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads.